Hello everybody and welcome back to the yoga studio. We are going for our third 10-minute yoga today. It's going to be a little bit more of a quicker flow to get that body moving, and yet again it is designed by the wonderful Kirsten Neilson Yoga. You can check her out down below. We're going to start today standing, so just planting your feet, kind of spreading out your toes, really grounding yourself in your mat. And on our inhale, we're going to reach our arms up overhead. On the exhale, dropping your right arm down, reaching a little stretch through the side body. Inhaling back up through center. Exhale, left arm drops, falls away. Get a nice side body stretch. One more per side, inhaling up. I don't fit in this room. Exhale.
Tell me about it.
Inhale, reaching out. Exhale that left arm down. Good. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to waste no time here. Plant those hands on your mat. Right leg steps behind you, lowering that knee down. Untucking your toes on a nice big inhale, reaching up overhead.
Here he comes.
Aki loves it here. Grabbing your right wrist with your left hand. On your first exhale, reaching over opposite side body. Inhaling back through center. And that is nice. Exhale, reaching over. Awesome job, you guys. Inhaling, coming down, planting your hands. This time we're going to step that back foot back, reaching up into high plank. Finding that your shoulders are on top of your hands here. We're going to reach forward. You can drop to your knees. Come down, chaturanga. Untucking your toes, rolling your shoulders. Inhale, lift from the heart, baby cobra. Exhale down. Coming up, tucking your toes, coming into our first downward facing dog. From here, we're going to inhale onto the balls of the feet like last week. Exhale, bend at your right knee, left heel drops to the floor. Inhale, reaching balls of the feet. Exhale, left knee comes bent, right heel down. One more time per side here, reaching up. Exhale down. Alternating the bent knee up. Exhale down. This time we're reaching up, we're going to keep that right knee bent here. Left heel falls to the mat. Taking that right leg off the mat, kicking back, keeping your hips nice and square. On our exhale, we're going to tuck our knee in, rounding through the back, nose to knee. Exhale, pushing back. Oh, sorry, that should be an inhale. Exhale, rounding knee to nose. Inhale, reaching back. One more time here, exhale. Reaching back there. Awesome, stepping that right foot forward here. Left knee comes down on the mat, untucking your toes, reaching your arms up overhead. Exhale, planting the hands on the ground, rocking back into that back leg, stepping forward to the top of your mat. Amazing. Here we're going to do a nice forward fold. So just crossing opposite hand to opposite elbow. You can sway side to side. Shake out your head, yes and no. And again, letting your knees bend as much as you need to really let that belly fall forward and release that upward back and neck. Awesome. From here, we're going to inhale into a nice halfway lift. Nice flat back here. Exhale, forward fold, plant through your feet. Inhale, reaching all the way up. Exhale, bring your heart, hands to heart center. Shake it out, inhaling, reach up. Repeating on the other side. So left arm drops down this time. Exhale. Inhale, coming up through center. Exhale, other arm down. Inhale, reaching up. Try to go a little deeper this time. Really stretch through your side body. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale, forward swan dive forward. Amazing. Stepping your left foot, left foot back this time. Knee comes to the mat, untucking your toes, reaching up on an inhale. Grabbing at your left wrist this time, reaching over. Inhale, coming up through center. Exhale, reach over. That does feel nice. Inhaling up, planting your hands forward. Front toe comes to your back to high plank. This time, if you're feeling ready, full chaturanga, so your knees stay off the ground as you flow forward through upward facing dog. Exhale, big through to downward facing dog, releasing those heels. This time, as we inhale, we come onto the balls of the feet, and we bend at the left knee, right heel drives down to the mat. Nope, where are you going, my love? Up, balls of your feet. Exhale, right knee bends, left heel drives to the mat. 2 more times, inhaling. Exhale through the nose. Awesome. Inhaling up, driving that left knee in again, and this time we're going to release that foot. Nice, lifting the leg behind you, sorry. Driving your right heel down. Yeah, nice. Perfect. Exhale, your knee comes to your nose. You round out your back, hold. Inhale, push back. Exhale, rounding out your back, nose to knee. Inhale, reach back. Last one. Stepping that foot through. Lowering your back knee down, untucking your toe. Inhale, reaching up overhead. Amazing. Exhale, forward down. Rocking into that back leg, coming to the top of your mat. Amazing. From here, we're going to inhale up into chair pose. Come forward for this one. Exhale, stay in your chair pose, but just rock your hands back behind you. Opening through the shoulders. Inhale, reaching up. Staying in that chair pose, deep in your chair. As you exhale, bring your arms back. Keeping in chair, lifting up your arms, chest comes up. This time as we exhale, our arms come to interlace at the fingers, and we release the knees, drop into a forward fold, releasing at your shoulders. I need this one so much. It's a beautiful opening. Trying to root through your feet still, so almost like you're pushing your mat away with your toes and your feet. Really grounding there, amazing. Letting those arms come down. We're gonna inhale to a nice halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, grounding through the feet. Inhale, reaching up overhead. Exhale, hands come to heart center. We're gonna go through one more flow here, so reaching up overhead. Exhale, forward fold down. Inhale, halfway lift, so come to that nice flat back, hands to shins. Exhale, grounding through your hands, coming to a nice high plank position, so stepping or hopping back. Inhale, reaching forward, coming down. Exhale, chaturanga. If you can, reaching through upward facing dog. And exhaling to downward facing dog. We're going to take 2 cycles of breath here in downward facing dog. Amazing. Your body should feel nice and warm. From here, we're going to drop to our knees. Knees to the ends of your mat, untucking your toes, child's pose. Forehead on the mat. We'll take a few breaths here. If you'd like to, you can shift the weight from hand to hand. Just feeling a slight opening in the shoulders again. Or if it feels better to you, just staying put. Amazing. From here, we're going to inhale up through pigeon. So you can just leave that left knee where it is, sweeping through your right. So coming up onto all fours, bringing that right knee to your right wrist, and sitting down into a pigeon posture. So you want to be thinking of your right shin coming forward. Again, Eamon's got those knee issues, so watching him for a little stretch here. You want to think of squaring your hips. So bringing that right hip back, left hip forward, sitting down into this. You can stay right here if you'd like, or bring your hand, come up onto your fingertips. Inhale up, reach through your chest, exhale, folding forward. And flow through that movement a few times. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, fold forward. Elbows out to the side, really reaching up through that chest. Exhale, forward fold, and we'll hold this for a few breaths. You can release your hands if you'd like, coming down onto the mat. Staying there. If you're looking for that other posture, the thread the needle that Eamon's doing, I'm just going to show it because he really doesn't twist through the knee. You cross your ankle right on top of your quad there, reaching through, interlacing your hands and pulling towards. You're still going to get that nice stretch through your hip. Amazing. If you're here releasing that, we're going to be switching sides. So from pigeon, just releasing onto your right hip if you need, swinging around, and just switching to that other side. So left is going to come forward this time. Right leg pulls back. You really want to try to be almost parallel or just pulling that shin forward. Flexing at the front foot, walking that back foot back. And again, you want your left hip back, your right hip forward. Coming up onto those fingertips. Here we go. Inhaling, reaching up through the chest. Exhale, forward. For 2. For 1. On this exhale, releasing those hands, coming to sit in that position. Throughout our 21 days, we've done lots of booty, lots of squats, lots of focus on those hips, bum, quad. This is an amazing hip opener, so just sitting into it. I often find that the postures I like the least are the ones I need the most, and pigeon is one of those postures for me. Taking one deep inhale here. Exhale, let it all go. Awesome. Coming back up onto those hands, sitting onto your left hip, swinging both feet in front, shaking it all out. We're going to come to lie down on our mat here. We're going to work through our bridge posture from last week. So bringing those heels close to your bum so you can tickle the backs of them with your fingertips. Hip distance apart. We're going to inhale, reaching up, leading with our bum to that bridge position. If you can, you're going to interlace your fingers underneath, sort of tucking those shoulders under and pushing up. Nice, holding here. Be mindful that your legs aren't swaying out. Pretend you have a block that you need to keep steady between the legs. Amazing. Releasing your hands, releasing your shoulders, and rolling slowly back down onto your mat. We're going to tuck our knees into our chest. Just rocking slowly side to side. When you've landed in center, bring your arms to a T. We're going to let both knees fall to the left. Making sure you stay rooted in your right shoulder. And if you can bring your gaze over to your right fingertips. Hi, Aki. On your inhales, finding that space, breathing into the tight spots of your back. And on your exhale, let it go and sink deeper into this twist. On your next inhale, coming back through center. And exhaling, knees both dropping over to the left. Oh, feels amazing. Arms in that T position. Turning your gaze over to your left fingertips. Making sure you're rooted through that left shoulder. Amazing. This is one of my favorite twists. Inhaling, finding space in the body. Exhale. Coming back through center, giving your knees that one last little hug, finding your final posture for the day. If you need a shoulder stand, a happy baby, whatever your body says it needs, find that now. Happy baby looks like this, grabbing from the outsides of your feet, playing through stretching your legs. Eamon feels like a headstand today, little inversion. Amazing job. And when you guys feel ready, just letting it all drop away. Coming into your final pose of the day, which is Shavasana. Of course, if you guys feel warm and like you'd like to continue today's flow, we'd recommend heading over to Kirsten's channel, as she's got wonderful full hour length, or whatever it is you're looking for, classes and practices. But for us now, we're just gonna let everything fall heavy into your mat. We'll take one inhale through the nose, sighing audibly through your mouth. Amazing, and let your breath return to its regular rhythm. Feeling your toes relax, your ankles release. Your knees, your hips, your belly, chest, all the way down your arms to your fingertips. Relax your jaw and your forehead. And just breathe. We encourage encourage you to stay in Shavasana for as long as you'd like today. Taking a moment to remember all that you have to be grateful for. The sun is actually shining here in Ontario, so I'm definitely looking outside, having a lot of gratitude for where we are today. We'll see you tomorrow for the final few days of our 21-day fitness challenge.
Namaste.
Namaste.